So I got it all backed in. So I just had to find alternate routes. I ended up having to go kind of around this main construction site and bring it up like this main street. It was super easy. There wasn't really any times that I was super worried about it, but here it is. She's parked. The only thing was our slide is on the side of our house. So unfortunately I had to park a little bit in the grass, but I think that was fine. What we had to do, because we don't have any outlets in our house, basically I took the hitch off of our truck and the hitch that we have to pull it. I left the battery or the power connected to our truck. And so from there, we were able to raise it, put out the slide without draining our battery. So if you guys ever are in this pinch of you don't have power for anything and you want to leave it hooked up to your truck, you can pull your truck up forward, take your big hitch off, and then back your truck back in. That way you can plug it in and you're not having to worry about that big hitch or anything bumping into anything, and you can still have power running from your truck. So another thing that you always want to remember to do whenever you're backing your trailer in this, like a tight spot like this, is always measure. So before I even got the trailer here, I had measured the width of our trailer. I had measured the width of our slide to our house. If you look at that video, you can see I have like little markers of kind of where I wanted my tire to be. And if you look right here, right down here, you can see that rock just right here. That rock is where I wanted the slide to go, right at the end of that rock. So it pretty much went on, I mean, perfectly. So thanks to Holden for helping me back it in. But that was so important to do, because that way you're not having to play a guessing game on whether or not, you know, you're going to be in a spot that's going to fit, or like you have to set it up and redo it. It's just so important to do. Sarah's at work right now, so I'm gonna leave the battery disconnected so I'm not just draining battery, and when she gets home we're gonna plug it in. What's up, guys? So we have day number 1. We're basically going to be planning out what we want to do in this little corner area in our trailer, but we're basically just going to be throwing out ideas. We might go shopping a little bit. I doubt that we'll go and start building stuff, but that might be tomorrow, but we'll see.
Okay, realistically, okay, how do you build something into this that is going to be, you're going to jump on this, it's going to be, we want a solid base. So get a piece of furniture as a solid base, and you and I will take a circular saw and just cut the legs off of it. Okay. I would like to go to a used furniture store and to see if I can find a bureau, okay, that is 64 inches wide, long.
What's a bureau?
A dresser, okay? And to say, okay, I don't care what the face looks like. Okay, we'll sand it down, we'll do whatever we gotta do for it. I would say even if you have a furniture store that has used furniture, a Salvation Army, any place like that, let's just go check out one of those. And you guys will probably have to change, by the way.
Charlie's not going to be probably. He might can sit in front here.
Is that in the front?
We both want to be by home. Alright?
Hey, so we've been traveling around the city looking for old furniture, old desks. What it's going to be is basically like a couch, put a mattress or something on top, and we can have drawers for storage under. Right now we're just going through different stores and looking to see if we can find anything that we like. Look at what we found. Look at this little treasure piece. Like, this is perfect. So basically what we're going to do is lay a bed on top of this and put another piece of plywood that goes a little bit deeper, and we'll put like my guitars and stuff back here. But look at these drawers. Oh my gosh, they're so big. This is perfect. This is exactly what we need. So we found this other little treasure that's going to be a new kitchen island. And so we're walking out of here with 2 good finds. What a great place. Oh geez.
heavy.
So
I feel
dramatic.
like this thing is not the best. To
Maybe
hold
you
on
should
to.
videotape and he should carry it.
Yeah, how about that, buddy?
It's fine. I'm strong. Oh, it locks and unlocks? Woo!
All right, go ahead, Rara. Go ahead and explain it again.
It's solid. It's steel. It's wood. It's not that heavy. It is literally solid through and through. And even we can have a little hatch in the back. The hatch in the back is going to be where the charger is.
So we got it all emptied out. Sarah's posing. We have the other stuff right here. We're currently trying to sell this. Our island's in there, but we're gonna fit this in here. Steve's currently trying to strongman this. You got it, Steve. We believe in you.
Good morning, everybody. It is day 2 of RV renovations. So yesterday we got a dresser, and today we're gonna bolt it down and make it work. We're gonna clean it, paint it, and yeah, I'm excited to see the final product.
We got our workstation all set up and ready. Whoa, Drake just got a spurt of energy. Here we go.
This is amazing. This is 39 and an 8. And it looks like it's the same. So good.
So right now, this is just a little mock build that we have. So this chair, basically, whenever we're not using it, it's gonna be slid in here. We're gonna have a couple shelves. We don't know what side we're gonna have it on. We're gonna keep this here, and we're gonna move our table going right here. And then anytime that we're not using this chair, we can have it up to here, and then I can turn it around and use it for the music. But this is completely bumped up to the bed area with our drawers. We just built this little shelf right here to go on the side. And so right here is where the power cord will come out of. And then the piano will sit right on top, just like that. So we had started sanding down those drawers so that we can paint over them. We were just gonna put a layer of spackle on it and then drill holes for the new handles. But we started to sand down, and look at this finish that's on it. Oh my gosh, look how pretty that is compared to this. And so I think what we're gonna end up doing is we're just going to put like a clear coat of stain over the top of it that's gonna match the place where the piano is gonna go, and just leave it as it is. That it's literally perfect. All right, guys, day number 2 is a wrap. So we have the piano stand built. We have the bed all finished and screwed in. We have this little hinge that this is going to be a storage area for my guitar and a couple other things. We moved the table back just a hair so it'll give room for the piano stand and another chair to fit right here. Tomorrow, my project is to stain everything this color. to match our kitchen island. So that includes the drawers for this, and it includes the piano stand. Yeah, so it's day number 3. It's super windy outside, very cloudy. So I'm currently in our little garage, and I'm gonna have to do all my staining in here. But I think it'll be fine. I'll be able to see still, so. So right now, I'm working on taking out these drawers. So we're going to widen this. We're going to take these blocks out, and we're going to put some more drawers in that just are a little bit wider. So right now I'm installing these roller brackets that we got from Lowe's. Basically what they're to do is whenever we're traveling, so these drawers don't come out. So like this one just comes out super easy, but I've already put one into this one. And that little metal clamp goes into those rollers. And once that goes in, that locks into place. And now that's not coming out compared to, I can just pull this one right out, so. Hey, so today is day number 5. I'm going to work on getting our kitchen island top stained the same color. This pecan polyurethane stain is what we're gonna make it. And I'm also gonna take our little piano stand and I'm gonna put just a gloss finish on it just so it's easier for Sarah to clean. And yeah, so we're gonna get to work. Alrighty, so I got the kitchen island back outside in the backyard. I'm gonna use this 80 grit sandpaper, basically just to rip off this top layer. And then I'm gonna sand it back down with 120 just to kind of smooth things out. And then after I do that, we'll put our first coat of poly on top. We'll let that dry. And while that's drying, I'll move back over here and I will take this protective finish, just this clear coat, and I'll throw that on top of this, which is our piano cover. Once that gets dry, we'll sand it back down with 220 sandpaper, and then we'll go back over it with another coat, and we'll do the same thing with this. Wait. So luckily I remembered Sarah's wise words of before I put the poly on the keyboard stand, make sure that you do it on a test block. So that's what I'm currently gonna do just to make sure that it turns out okay. So I have my test piece right here, and this is the keyboard stand. So as you can see, that I don't know if you can see actually, but that gloss just gives it just a little bit of shimmer to it. And this test piece is just a little bit of a lighter wood, so it's not that big of a deal. But I think we can go ahead and proceed. So that first layer of poly on the music stand, it actually dried really quickly. So it's only been like 30 minutes and I came out here just to feel it and it's completely dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and sand it down with 220 grit and go ahead and go another coat. And then once that dries, it's ready to go. Well, so I was going to leave that last little clip out, but I wanted to show you guys my mistakes. So instead of letting this completely dry, it was almost dry. And so I was like, well, you know, I'll go ahead and do my 220 grit and sand it down and go ahead and put the poly on top. Unfortunately, it wasn't dry enough, so I was just smearing some of the undried stain on top. And so I had to go back and restain it. So lesson for today, just be patient and wait for your stain to dry before you try and put your poly on top. All right guys, so I'm starting to run out of daylight, but I just put the first coat of that poly clear onto the island. I still have one more coat to go. We'll see how much light I have left, but I'm gonna let it sit for about another 30 minutes. And hopefully, if not tonight, it'll be done by in the morning and we'll get a full tour of everything that we have so far. So I'm excited to show you guys.
Whoa, Charlie. Whoa. So luckily one of these keys is duct tape, so I know which one it is. Oh, Charlie. I'm so excited, Charlie. Charlie, excited. Let's go, come on. Come on, Charlie. Look at the pretty sunset. Don't forget to wipe your paws. Okay, so this is this nasty yellow dresser that my dad and Caleb got. Me and my mom washed out all the drawers. Caleb sanded and stained them and put these things on them so they don't roll, and it's so nice and big. I could literally fit my whole body in there and all of my clothes, praise the Lord. And there's 4 of them. And then they also built this little nook back here that Caleb's guitars can just drop down into and be hidden. And we're ordering a custom mattress here. All the gray that you see in here is gonna be all white everything next Wednesday, so we're super excited about that. My dad and Caleb built this little piano stand. Look how pretty the sunset is.
Wow, literally so pretty.
There's like all these little shelves over here for more storage, and literally in one day my storage like doubled because of this amazing thing. Caleb, obviously, I think showed you earlier, he sanded and stained so it matches all the things, but it has all of these awesome drawers for silverware, and it like literally doubled our kitchen storage, and it's only 17 inches wide. Okay. Also, back here, so these drawers were only like this big because, you know, RV designers really think about people living out of there. So there was just this much room on each side that was just like the wall. So my dad and Caleb cut, sawed right here and made a bigger drawer. And now way more clothes can fit in both of these. Right, so we're super excited. And yeah. Okay, end it and do it again.
You're fine.
That's that. And yeah, we're excited for everything to be all white and no gray. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Bye.